Bitcoin is still holding up well, and we've even seen the $73,000 mark by now. That came as quite a surprise, since there were rumors that the ceasefire negotiations between Iran, Israel, and the USA were going to be called off. And by now, the market has developed quite bullishly despite everything, and we've even seen a new high at $73,000, which is obviously not bad at all. Yesterday in the live stream, we also entered a few long trades and one gold short. We're going to talk about that today as well, why I'm suddenly shorting gold. And this trade will remain open, or rather these trades will remain open. We are massively in profit. I've already taken some profits, but how I assess the further price developments, whether I'm still feeling so bullish or maybe not, that's exactly what you'll find out in this video today. And with that, hello and a warm welcome to a new video here on my channel. It's me, Max. Today I'm giving you an important update on the current situation in the crypto market. Just before we jump into this video, as always, friends, feel free to scroll down for a second and hit that thumbs up button. That would support me a whole lot. Over the last few days and weeks, I know the market phase hasn't been that great. Fewer people are interested in crypto. Still, I'd be happy if you could hit the thumbs up here. We really haven't gotten that many likes over the last few days, so I'd be happy if we could get close to 400 or 500 likes again with this video today. Thank you so much for your support. Now let's start with an overview of our current trades. Yesterday during the market opening, we threw a few new positions into the market. Yeah, and that was, for example, among others, another Bitcoin long position, which is now doing great in profit. So I've already taken $235 in profit here, an XRP long position plus a gold short position, because I'm expecting a price target of $4,177 for gold. That's why I put a really relatively large gold short position into the market, which initially went into drawdown yesterday, but in hindsight, that's a very good sign. I'm pretty sure that this trade will also work out. That means all of our trades are in profit. To be honest, we also had another short position yesterday. That was this short on Bitcoin here. We then closed that one with a bottom line of $90 in profit. This means we really traded very good profits throughout the stream yesterday and again today starting at 2 p.m. live here on this channel. Now the situation is as follows. Let me take a look real quick. From a technical analysis perspective, the market currently seems to be showing a tendency to move further upward. That's the assumption I'd like to put out there, that the market wants to move higher from here. It definitely looks very much like the market wants to continue upwards. Why do I believe, or why do I assume that the market wants to go higher? Because the technical analysis says so. And many people were a bit confused by the fact that it's not so clear right now where the market is headed. And I can always tell you this, whenever we have to choose between technical analysis and news, I would always choose technical analysis because technical analysis is usually right. Because currently, purely from a technical standpoint, the market should go up again, towards $77,000 or $78,000. But if we go by the news and there's talk of negotiations being called off, then the most realistic scenario would be, yeah, okay, all the positions nicely liquidated here, all the shorts liquidated, and now it's really going into the short movement. That would then, of course, be the news-based scenario. And now, of course, the question is, how do I decide now, or how do I trade now? Because there's news circulating that negotiations might be called off, which I can't really influence anyway, and that is exactly the point. Since we can't influence it, we're not going to trade based on it. This means we're essentially ignoring the news entirely and we'll just stick to the chart analysis. Because we did that yesterday too, we were rewarded here again with very large profits. That means yesterday alone, we traded our way to over $1,000 more, which is a great result. Now, here's the thing. With Bitcoin on the larger time frame, the situation is clear. We broke out of this rising wedge to the downside. That was the bear trap I've been talking about for a long time, and now Bitcoin is slowly heading back towards $77,000, $78,000. Of course, we've tended to see rather less movement here over the last few weeks, meaning the market phase there is somewhat weaker, but I believe a stronger move towards $77,000, $78,000 could be coming now. That's the price target I've been throwing around for 2 weeks now. And here, the smaller time frame also looks like we could make another great trade at the market opening because we broke out to the upside from this falling wedge, which is why we positioned ourselves long at yesterday's opening, and we're currently continuing to consolidate upward, which is actually a sign that we'll see another breakout here. I even believe that if the market phase isn't too bad, or if the market gets a bit of momentum, we could even reach $78,000 as early as this weekend. If we continue to break out upward from this formation, we should actually be at $74,000 relatively ASAP, and that would be pretty good. That would put us well on our way toward our price target. I don't know why the chart isn't updating here right now. Okay, it's updated now, because the price target we just analyzed on the small scale would also fit perfectly into the large scale target, and I also believe that in this next move, we'll actually reach our price target of $74,500 up here. Up here, I'd expect a small counter movement, yeah, and then I'm looking more toward Monday for the upward breakout to reach our bullish price targets. So if you ask me, I'm still saying clearly long. I said long when we were down here, and I warned about the bear trap, which despite everything, many people still fell into, unfortunately. I warned you, and now I'm saying it'll likely keep going up, purely from a technical standpoint. If you factor in geopolitical news again, then yeah, it might not look quite as clear, but that's exactly the problem. The more factors I include in my analysis, the greater the risk that one says long, the other says short, and in the end, I can't decide at all. That's why I've committed to always focusing on chart analysis, and it's right in most cases. That's how I win most of my trades and stay consistently profitable. So I'll continue to position myself long here. You can see all my trades live and transparently at any time on LEVEX, which means you can sign up for LEVEX using the first link down in the video description. There you can follow all of my trades live and see them in real time. These are my positions here. That means you see exact live updates here on how it's all going. You basically get this exact view, seeing my take profits, my stop losses, and so on. I'd say, please give this video a thumbs up and feel free to leave a comment below for the algorithm. I'd really appreciate your support, especially since I predicted the recent market phases exactly, and I hope you were able to profit from that. With that being said, I'll see you in the next video, and until then, and bye.